Hello, this is SmokeandJoeGamer, and this is SEGAtember, and today we're going to be playing a Saturn game. That's exciting, huh? But which one? Fighters Megamix! This is a neat game. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm using an Xbox controller, not entirely sure how this is all going to map up, but it's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is a Saturn game, and it has characters from Virtua Fighter, Fighting Vipers, and some other Sega franchises. So I'm gonna pick this guy. He's cool. And I guess I'll go through the novice trial. So this is kind of a short game. This was fun to rent for a weekend when I was a kid.
Ready, go!
Okay, so like, this is like, I got a grab button. See? Yeah. And that's like his upward kick attack. I don't know who this character is. He's kind of cool though. So I'm not very good at this game, but I don't have to be.
Fight! Ready, go!
So if I do like away and punch, then I have this move. And then there's some other grab attacks that I can't seem to do. I know I can block, but I don't like blocking. Yeah. So, I don't know. It's a neat game.
Fight! Ready, go!
Yeah, I played this on the Saturn, rented it for a weekend, or maybe 2 weekends, I don't remember, but it's got a whole bunch of hidden characters, which is fun. It's even got a guy from Sonic the Fighters. It's got a woman from Virtua Cop 2. There we go. And if you hit them just right, you can knock them through the barriers. Yeah, this dude's cool. I don't know much about him, but he's got a guitar. Good enough for me.
Fight! Ready, go!
It's too bad this game never got a sequel or a port of any kind. I did play Virtua Fighter 2 in the arcade a bunch of times. I like to play as Lion. And I would just do the same 3-hit combo over and over again and just try to knock him off the edge. This game doesn't seem to have edges. So.
Fight! Ready, go!
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, so I'm just hitting different buttons and there's a punch, there's a kick. I'm doing some special moves without meaning to. I got that move. And then you can dodge like that, so it's a competent 3D fighter from that era. There's no story to it, it doesn't need a story, it's fine. It's 2-player if you have a second player.
Fight! Ready, go!
And unfortunately it seems like my 6-button controller has bit the dust because it just can't get the Genesis Mini or the computer to recognize it right now. So maybe a good time to upgrade to a wireless one if I can find one that works on both. We'll see. But today is the last day of September, so unfortunately there will be no more SEGAtember for this year. But once this gets uploaded, then all episodes will be available, and I will transition right into Spooky Hollow stream for October. In my 4th year doing that, so gonna play some horror games that I haven't covered in past years. So stay tuned for that, please. Yeah, and then you can kick off their armor for extra damage. Picky is a dork, and I kicked off his helmet. And this is using the Beetle Saturn core because the other cores in RetroArch are just not functional. One of them won't play the game at all, the other one plays it with no music or sound effects, and then crashes anytime it tries to come out of a cutscene. So.
Fight. Ready. Go.
I never played Fighting Vipers by itself, but there are characters from that game in here. I also never played the Saturn version of Battle Arena Toshinden. I only played the PS1 version of that. I did play Tekken in the arcade, and I would pick Jack and just keep mashing the punch button. So yeah, I played a lot of these games when I was younger, and believe me, they've gotten so much better. Like the newer Dead or Alive and Soul Calibur games are great. Dead or Alive 5 and 6 were both quite good.
Fight. Ready. Go.
And then I played a little bit of Soul Calibur 1 or 2 or something, I don't remember. Oh. And I can do a grab move, but it doesn't... All he does is throw them like a wrestling move, you know? And then I can do a shoulder charge if I run and hit grab. So, I don't know. Yeah, okay. And anybody can get their armor kicked off, including female characters, of course. So the question is, are Japanese developers horny, or do they just believe or know that they have a horny audience? I don't know. Alright, your backwards kick move is worthless, buddy. Come on. And he only uses a guitar to whack them when they're on the ground. And I don't even know what button actually does that. Yeah, but see, she got me. And then I don't know how they're doing these throwing moves, because I sure as hell can't do them. There we go, I just kicked her armor off. There we go. Yeah, and then sometimes you can hit them on the ground, sometimes you can't. So there. It's fine. This is a pretty short game. You can get through it in about 10 minutes if you don't lose. This is also probably the easiest course. Yeah, it would have been nice if the game had more content, but
Ready. Go.
if it had a story, it would probably be your typical, you know, multiverse crap, which wasn't a huge thing back then. But yeah, I really don't know what more they could have done with it, now that I think about it. There is a survival mode. It just would have been nice if they had kept it going and incorporated more and more Sega characters. But it was just a one-off kind of game, I guess. Saturn exclusive. Came out in the US and Japan. You could probably get a reasonably priced Japanese Saturn copy if you really wanted to, and you're not missing anything. There's no story. Perfect somehow. Okay, I'll take it. What a knucklehead. Oh, nice. So Raxel, he's probably supposed to be Axl Rose or something. I don't know. That's fine. And look, it's Candy. Whoever that is. So it doesn't help that I have no idea who half these characters are. Yeah, if you slam them into the wall enough, eventually they'll break through it. Alright, I got her. Yeah. So characters have armor, so you can kick off their chest armor or
Ready.
leg armor. There, see? I punched her shirt off. Maybe this is what inspired Senran Kagura. I don't know. Ah. Oh! Okay, see? I didn't know he could do that. So this is really as a button masher. You know? If you just keep mashing the buttons, you'll do some combos and extra moves and stuff. I think a lot of it is contextual and positioning and all that. So that's it. That's the game. Only took about 10 minutes to do one playthrough. And you cannot skip this. So you get a replay of your fights and a chance of unlocking a hidden character. Let's see what happens. I definitely prefer, you know, your 2D fighting games. I prefer Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. I like all the Arc System Works games. So I'm not as good at these like 3D ones, and some of them kind of annoy me, but this is fine. It's not too serious and not too difficult. Of course, I'm just presenting in the original aspect ratio, but no scan lines or anything like that. So that's the only thing with the Beetle Saturn RetroArch core, is that it just presents everything as is. No enhancements, really. The other cores, at least you can get some anti-aliasing and stuff, if you can get the games to work. But each RetroArch core is just very picky about file extensions, I'm finding out. And you can totally get Saturn emulation working on the Steam Deck. I can confirm that. But Saturn emulation does not work on like any of the mini consoles. It just doesn't. Which is a shame.
Congratulations.
Would have been nice to get Saturn working on the Genesis Mini, but... And it would be nice if Sega would put out like a Saturn mini console, or a Dreamcast mini console, I guess. But that would take a lot more money and work. Might not be worth it. Hey, that's me. Alright. So there we go. Yeah, AM2, resume development, sure. So let's see. Didn't unlock a hidden character, though. Oh, that's normal difficulty, okay. Hard, very easy, okay. What if I play on hard and... Yeah. Let's try playing through on hard, let's see what happens. I'm gonna pick Lion. Yes, they don't tell you who the boss is the first time you go through. I'm gonna do the girls course to see if that gets me the girl from Virtual Cop 2. Because she's fun, she can pull out her gun and shoot him, it's cool.
Ready.
So here's how you play Lion, ready? Oops. Oh yeah, I'm playing on hard now, remember. This is how you play Lion, you just punch, 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 that's it. Yeah, so... Yeah. I have no idea how to play this game, and the game knows it. Wow, what a huge difference from normal to hard, huh?
Fight. Ready. Go.
Yeah. Yeah, see, she detected that I was blocking and immediately tried to grab me, even though she was too far away. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make any progress in this difficulty level. This is ridiculous. I'm also not sure how balanced the character roster is. This is a really old game. You lose. And when you continue, you just
Fight.
play as the same person.
Go. Yeah.
Okay, so he's got an actual throwing move. He doesn't just do the wrestling throw into the ropes. Oh yeah, you can jump. I haven't been jumping this whole time. And then you can do like an air recovery too. Yeah. Okay, so normal is easy and hard is too hard. Got it. And I don't even want to think about what very hard would be like. So I've got a sweep attack. But see, he doesn't have, like, the cool moves that the other dude had. Like, the power moves, where he lights up, you know? And then she dodges underneath my kick. Oh, see, that was neat. And of course, in these old games, they don't put a move list in the game for you, so... You know, when you pause, you get nothing, so... These kind of games typically don't have your, like, Street Fighter type moves, of course. You just gotta do certain combos. Yeah, and then juggling takes some good timing, of course. Oh, oh, look at that, see? Told you. I knew I could do it. And I knocked her clothes off, too. What a knucklehead. Let's go pie.
Ready, go!
Yeah, you do a shoulder slam if you run and do a grab. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he's got that 3-hit combo. It doesn't do very much damage, but it can be useful, of course. Yeah. And like any fighting game, the key is learning how to juggle, I guess.
Fight. Ready, go!
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and there's some kind of... There's a way that you can recover in midair so that you don't get on the ground. And apparently she can do a reversal counter thing. She grabbed my hand. Okay, so maybe there's something similar to Dead or Alive going on here. Maybe if I just keep mashing the grab button, something will happen. No, I don't know. I don't know how she did that. Yeah, Lion's like, I don't even have to punch you with my whole hand. I just have to like poke you with my fingers. So. Yeah, I'm not gonna get through this. Yeah, it looks like he's flipping her off. So he's flipping me off. He's like, fuck you. I died because of you.
Fight. Ready, go!
Yeah, the other guy had like a special move if I hit that button, yeah. So I think every character has a move that'll knock you up in the air, but they can just duck underneath it. Seriously? So that's how you win at this game. You just... That's how you win. Great. Hey, the computer cheats in these games, so there's no shame in using cheap tactics. Oh, yeah, see, she keeps doing these weird kind of jujitsu type things. I don't know. I don't know how she keeps grabbing me. I told you, that's what he says. Wow, man, look at these graphics, man. These graphics were amazing. Like 25 years ago,
Ready,
let me
go!
tell you. Ugh. I think the Fighting Vipers characters have, like, smash moves, sort of, you know? That's what I'm gonna call them, for lack of a better name. I mean, yeah, so occasionally he'll do one of those, but I don't know. But they're literally doing circles around me, so I gotta figure that out.
Ready, go!
Yeah. But it's, every time you try to block, they counter it, because they know. Yeah. I don't know why she's wearing roller skates, but good for her. So yeah, so I apparently there's some real strategy and more complex maneuvers I could be doing if I understood how to play the game, but... But like I said, I'm just not sure if they did a good job balancing the characters or not, because I haven't really played the respective games they're all from. So playing Lion in Virtua Fighter 2 Arcade, yeah, maybe he was good then, but he seems awfully weak in this game. So... Team battle mode, what is that? Oh. Okay. Well, let's give this a shot, why not? Kuma-chan... Candy... Raxel... Akira... Kage... That guy looks cool. This guy looks cool, and this is the girl who keeps kicking my ass. Okay. Let's see what happens.
Fight!
Kuma-chan is a joke, but he's hilarious. This is what he does. He's like a giant fucking blimp. Yeah, and then, I don't know, either he can't grab or or I'm not doing it right, I don't know. Maybe I should have done don't recover life, huh? Because if they recover life, I'll never win. And a lot of these old games are just really, really difficult. Yeah, I'm never gonna beat this. Oh, are you kidding me?
Ready, go!
Alright, she's got a different outfit, though, from when I fought her. That's weird. Oh, yeah, she's got a butt attack. Okay, got it. You can do a throw escape. Okay. Nice. She's fun. And then maybe I'll try that survival mode quick, but you saw that there's a lot of hidden characters. This is what was great about old fighting games. You know? Yeah, you'd pay 50 or 60 bucks, but then that was it. Then you would just keep playing through the game, and there were conditions to unlock characters, and that was fun. But nowadays, it's just no. $70 gets you the bare minimum, and then you gotta buy all these DLC characters over the course of 4 to 5 years. You know, Smash Bros. Is like the only game that really has hidden characters built in anymore. Oh! He knocked all her clothes off in one hit. Jeez. Alright. I gotta drop the difficulty down, because, I don't know. This is weird.
Fight! Ready, go!
Alright, so if I keep mashing punch, he does that attack. I didn't know about that before. And then you get different moves depending on like what directions you're hitting too, so it's pretty basic though. You don't have really elaborate combos in this game, at least not that I can do. The timing is a little weird.
Fight. Ready. Go.
But then like blocking is kind of weird. Because you gotta remember to hit the button. Yeah, but he's got that cool move there. He's got that move. Okay. Yeah, I keep pressing the wrong buttons too because they're mapped weird. Of course, even on a Saturn controller, they would have been mapped weird. On the Xbox controller, you gotta remember A is block, and it's just weird. Yeah.
Fight. Ready.
I shouldn't have done recover health because now I'm definitely not gonna make it. Yeah, and then they do that. They do these like counter moves. I don't know how they're doing it. But it seems like the Virtua Fighter characters that are at a huge disadvantage here. Actually, that's another setting I can change, though, so let me see about doing that.
Ready. Go.
Yeah, but the Virtua Fighter characters, look how, like, simplistic they are. It doesn't make sense to me. They're so weak. That's his only kick, that's it. Every Virtua Fighter character has that same stupid kick that doesn't even hit him. The guy I'm fighting must be a boss or something, I don't know.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Alright, so nothing happens when I press the kick button. Okay. Yeah, he's strong. He must be a boss or something. He doesn't have a kick. Or at least not a normal one. Yeah, when I press what's supposed to be the kick button, he doesn't do it. I gotta hit a different button. Weird. Alright. Tokyo.
Fight.
Wonder why it's an O instead of a Y. Who knows? Yeah, what you do is you just mash buttons, that's it. It's fine. Mash them buttons. Mash them. Mash the buttons! Mash the buttons, because the computer reads your inputs and you confuse the hell out of them. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes button mashing works because the computer gets confused and can't keep up with all the inputs.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Okay, yeah, so a lot of the throwing moves are contextual, just depends on how they're standing. But like I said though, it seems like the Fighting Vipers people just have an advantage here, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. So, is he wearing brown clothing, or is he naked? I don't understand.
Fight. Ready. Go.
He reminds me of King from Tekken, of course. Ugh. There we go. So, I guess he's maybe... I don't know, I'm good with this guy, apparently, so... Yeah, it looks like it's just brown clothing, because his skin is white. Okay. Sure. Round 12.
Ready, go!
She just bitch slapped him. Just that was the backhand. Yeah. Nice. Alright, good. So, either I'm getting better at the game, or I just picked a really good character finally. Who knows?
Fight! Ready, go!
Oh, what the fuck? That was awesome. I won. Nice. Oh, see, that was normal difficulty. Okay. Okay, that's how you go back. Alright, so what if I switch it to Virtua Fighter type? Extra options. What does that mean? Yeah, all this unlockable stuff, which is good. Yeah, so I don't know who these hidden people are.
Go!
So just training mode. Oh, training mode gives you a move list. Oh, okay. Bing bang boom. Okay, but I don't know what P plus K is. Because if this is punch and this is kick, or maybe this is kick. Alright, I don't know. Alright. I don't know. That's weird.
Go!
Okay. Okay.
Go!
Alright. But see, it's... But I've been doing this the whole time. It's... Oh. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay. 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 Alright, cool. So that's holding the button. There's this... Alright, so that's not kick. That's some kind of, like, super kick. Okay. You press down in all three buttons? Oh. Alright, yeah, that's... okay. We're gonna go back. Alright, I guess I'll try survival mode. Alright.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Okay. This must still be on hard because I can't fucking hit him. Oh. Just die. Alright. Now what?
Fight. Ready. Go.
Oh, I see. You try to survive for 3 minutes, and your health doesn't come back. Okay. There we go. Alright. What's this guy's deal? Oh, he's got like a toothpick in his mouth. Okay.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Listen, skateboard boy, you got nothing. Ow. I don't know what he's saying, but it seems to be effective. Ow. But I can't seem to figure out how to do any combos that incorporate punching and kicking. Seems like you just do one or the other. Yeah, is that his chin or is there something in his mouth? And he's got a weird hat, but then his hair is sticking out the back. Really bizarre. Hunarumra!
Fight. Ready. Go.
Yeah, so like if you hit the direction and the button at the same time, then things are a little different. Yeah, he can do a slide attack as well. Okay. Yeah, then they dodge out of the way at the last second. Which I could do too, but... I forget that I can do that because I'm too used to 2D platformers, or 2D fighters. Yeah, look at that! What's in his mouth? Oh, well.
Game over.
That's fine. So again, no friggin' clue how to get any of the hidden people. I gotta put my name in again, alright? Sure, why not? Let me check real quick. Maybe there's some codes I can put in. Let's see. Oh, okay, so there's 4 courses, and each one is supposed to have a hidden character at the end. But as you saw, the one that I beat, it didn't happen. Okay. But then there's more courses you unlock after that. Oh yeah, you can get alternate outfits for candy. Okay. Beat any course to get the extra options menu. Yeah, so there's characters. So Janet, you don't get unless you do course D. You don't get Bean unless you do course E, but I wasn't seeing any of those. Okay. Huh. Yeah, so the only way to get them is to complete all the courses, but I guess it's not a guarantee, or maybe you have to play on the hardest difficulty. I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I was hoping there would just be like a code to unlock everybody, but I don't know. Let me switch back to that. Okay. Doesn't say what difficulty it has to be, though.
Fight. Ready. Go.
So this is on very easy, and they still counter shit, so okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. You can knock her up and over the wall. Okay.
Fight. Ready. Go.
Well, like I said, though, this was a great game to, like, rent for our weekend back when we had rental places. But I never owned the game. I never put it on my Christmas list or anything like that because I think I rented it for one weekend and just played it, unlocked a whole bunch of hidden people, and then, you know, got what I wanted out of it. So, yeah. Oh, it's a toothpick, yeah. Or a piece of hay or something. So, yeah, the Virtua Fighter characters are boring, but the Fighting Vipers people seem pretty cool. I just wish I could have got Bean or Janet. That would have been fun. Okay. But man, just listen to that music, though. And look at this cutscene, man. These graphics were amazing at the time. You don't even know. Alright. That's enough of this. And this is the end of SEGAtember. I didn't play as many games as I hoped to, but there's always next year. And there's no reason I can't just do another Sega Saturday whenever I feel like it, so... Alright. See ya.